We haven't done any video for a little while, and I think it's because we've just been so busy. We are really trying to get this cabin into a sleepable situation by the end of the day today. So we've been working really hard this week to get that to happen because my son and daughter-in-law are coming to stay with us, and we need one more place for people to sleep. So even though the cabin is not finished or nearly finished, our goal is to get a floor down in the next couple hours. We made pretty good progress today. We routed every board with a tongue and groove profile, and they're going in okay, not great, because I think our routing job was kind of poor. Looks pretty good though. What do you think, guys?
It's good.
Would you say we're 2/3 done with the floor?
Yes, we're just not 2/3 actually.
And due to a miscalculation on my part, I didn't cut enough boards for the loft. So back to the drawing board. The good thing is we got a bunch of new logs, so we will be ready to mill come Sunday. And we'll have my eldest son here, who I'm sure is just really excited to push a sawmill for a week.
We're going to do a lot thinner. Slightly thinner, but we might not.
The other thing we hadn't talked about is all the plumbing. We put in drain pipes before we put the timber frame down, but we were waiting to run all the freshwater lines until we had about ready to floor, and I almost forgot. We were getting close to putting down our first floorboard, and I stopped everything. I said, I almost forgot to put in all the hot and cold water lines. So there they are, places for sinks, places for toilets, places for shower, and a place for a hot water heater. Whew, close call. Today we're adding 3 new animals to our homestead. Some Finn sheep, I guess they're called. From Finland, perhaps? I don't know. It was a long drive, but they are on their way to our new sheep paddock. It's not quite sufficient to keep our sheep in, but it's temporary. Just for now, we have to build some runs and things like that, but we're gonna unload them. I haven't seen them yet, but they're in the truck and they're on their way.
Oh, they're so scared.
Did you have a rough ride?
Hi, guys.
They were just running around like crazy.
Hi, baby.
Get me movie star Hamish.
You so fluff.
What's his name?
I guess they named him Hamish.
English.
Okay, come on in. Now they're very skittish, so we need to make sure not to ever leave this open.
So cute, huh?
Look, you can pet the baby. Gabe's got the baby.
Are these your gloves?
Hamish.
Rachel?
What?
These your
Yeah, they are.
How are you?
Hi, buddy.
Much lighter than I
You are a sweet boy. Yeah. Oh, look at that. That's funny. Hi, sheepies.
What do you think of those sheep?
They're cool, huh?
We're really trying hard to come up with a way to achieve zero waste on the sawmill. And one of the things we end up with is a bunch of really small, narrow cutoffs to get a board down to size. So we've decided to weave them into our wire fence for our berry garden so that we can keep out our own goats and maybe even deer. Probably need a little higher wire to keep the deer out. But that's a project for today, weaving pickets into our 4-line berry garden wire fence. We've been talking for a long time about building a pizza oven, just a round dome cob oven that we can use for cooking pizzas. We eat pizza probably once a week, and it'd be kind of fun to cook outside, especially in the summer. There are a lot of videos online about how to do it. We've watched them. We're not going to do exactly what they're doing. We don't have exactly a plan, and we don't have any experience with it, so this is probably a recipe for success. We have dug out a little section of the hillside where we plan to build it, and it's mostly going to be clay, but we also bought a bunch of fire brick for the base that you will actually cook on. That's this. And cob, if you don't know, is made of straw and clay and sand, and that's going to be most of the structure of the pizza oven. And we're starting today. Why today? Well, we have a family in from out of town, and it's kind of a lightweight work week, so we thought this would be a fun project and a diversion from our usual. Right there. Yes, this is the correct way to mix cob. Feet power. How many foot-pounds do you think you're using?
Is that a measurement of what?
Pressure, I think.
Oh,
Foot
I don't
pounds.
know. One?
Boy, those legs have been inside all winter.
Yeah.
That's
This is the
why.
first time wearing shorts in like since we've gotten this property.
That's why I'm not doing. That's why I'm not doing it, because I don't want anyone to see my legs. That looks pretty good, actually. You're trying to break up the. Trying to break up all the straw. Help me.
You look like a caveman.
Like you put a rock here, it's gonna keep her out.
That was not trick photography. I really did catch that. Almost there. The top several inches are probably just going to be cob, no rock.
Yeah.
Maybe really small rocks. That went pretty smoothly, I guess. We used a bunch of rocks so we didn't have to make as much cob, and then we used a giant log so we didn't have to use as much rocks. And it's almost up to the height that we wanted it at, but we're going to take a break, let it settle in a little before we do the very top segment. And then probably tomorrow we'll start the dome for the actual oven.
Thank you.